and welcome to another pickups video. And it's been a while and yada yada yada. I'm sure you all know about that anyway. It's been several months since I've done a pickups video, and in light of that, it's been about 30 or 40 games since then that I haven't shown off. So as you can tell, there's a huge difference between this video and my previous pickup videos. For one thing, I'm actually standing up. I'm actually burning some calories, which is something I really need to do. Anyway, for one thing, I'm actually standing up, and I'm actually a tall guy. I don't think any one of you has actually known that. So yeah, I'm a pretty tall person, so my tripod actually has to stand up at the highest setting so that it can actually capture me. And here's a little slight preview of my collection so far. A little slight preview, like my collection is like all the way down to the bottom, but you can't see it. So yeah, that's one different thing. Another one is I will talk about the games that I've played more of, as far as the games that I've picked up recently and don't really have any to no knowledge of. So with those games, I'll just show them. But with the games that I do have a little bit more experience with, I will have gameplay footage for those, and my voice will be a little bit different. So I'll actually use a microphone and talking while the game is actually being shown. Well, while the gameplay is actually being shown. So that's what's going to happen. As far as the games that I had prior to no knowledge of, I will just show them and maybe give you a little bit of insight as to why I got them in the first place, and my motives for actually getting them too. So let's get started.
Okay, so the gameplay footage that you just saw was from a game called Aqua plus Dream Match. This is basically a fighting game, a traditional 2D fighting game made by Xillia, and if you're familiar with that company, well, they are the people who are responsible for the Arcana Heart series. So that's why it probably looks familiar to you. And this is a tag game, but unlike most other tag games, this one actually has, well, this one's more balanced. So if you're familiar with Marvel vs. Capcom, then this system is much more balanced than that. Basically what you see is a gauge right next to the main character. It's like a little small gauge that's filling up right now. That is where you can tag in your partner for an assist. And you can do this in between combos, or if you just want to randomly use them, then you can do that as well. But the difference is, in the middle of the combo, if you use your tag partner, it actually takes part of your gauge meter. See, I had 3, and when I called my partner, it reduced to 2. So you can see how that works out. There's a variety of characters in this game, and all of them are, of course, unique, like completely unique. The online is very good. I haven't had any problems with it. I haven't tried the ranked matches yet. I've been playing player matches most of the time anyway. And I don't think you can record gameplay from player matches. It probably only works with the ranked matches, which is a huge problem because I want to be able to capture gameplay footage from when I'm having friendly matches and all of that. So I do plan on putting up more gameplay footage for this game. Not exactly sure when though. But it's a very fun game, and it's easy to pick up and play. It's nothing like Guilty Gear or Blaze Blues. None of that, nothing like that at all. So if you want a fighting game that's easy to pick up, then you should definitely get this game. Okay, so this game is Hatsune Miku Project Diva F. This is a rhythm-based game, and it's a very zany rhythm-based game. It's very similar to DDR, if you can't tell, except it's not. No, but seriously, this has a very similar kind of control scheme, except like your button layouts are different. Basically, you use your circle, X, square, triangle, and your directional pads to sync with the gameplay, and it's pretty cool. I do like the idea that it's a very unique type of game. It is very standoffish, you know, for a rhythm-based game. It's pretty It stands out pretty well, and it's so crazy. Like, I do like the idea that it's something different, you know. And I love video game music a lot, so this was definitely a win-win for me. I kind of wish I understood the language though. If there was like English subtitles with it, that would have been cool as well. But hopefully the sequel will have it, and there is a Vita bundle coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that if you're interested. Alright, so this game is called Killer is Dead. This is a hack and slash game, and it's a very fun one at that. It should be about 20 bucks right now, brand spanking new too. There's a special version for anyone who buys it in their original copy, and you get the soundtrack and you also get the art book, so that's a pretty cool feature. Anyway, what really caught my attention for this game was the idea that it's a very vibrant hack and slash game. You don't really see that. Like, there was something very unique about it, and I love the art style. Like, it's a very cel shaded kind of art style, and it's really great. Like, I think it's a very fun game to just pick up and play if you want to just cut things up. There's nothing really special about it, like story wise or anything like that. It's just something where you can just have fun with, and I do appreciate games like that. Alright, so here we have Tales of Xillia. Is that how it's pronounced, or is Xillia? I think it's Xillia. Anyway, it took me forever to get the hang of pronouncing that. Anyway, this is an RPG, an action RPG game, and I got the limited edition for pre-ordering it. It's basically where you get the art book and the soundtrack. That's very traditional about limited editions where you get that. But the battle system is great. I love the characters. Alvin is my favorite character in the entire game so far. But the character development is great. I love the story, and I can't wait for the sequel. It's a very fun game, and I appreciate it a lot. Love the dialogue, and the story is just amazing. So pick it up when you get the chance.
Oh dear, Jude, your clothes are torn. Please hold still for a moment. Be done in just a jiffy here.
Wow, as good as new. Thanks.
Nice job. Those are Jude's best clothes, you know. He spent days fretting over exactly what to get. He bought them for his move to Fenmont because he was terrified he'd look like a country bumpkin.
That's surprisingly adorable of you.
Go right ahead. Blab all my secrets.
That's a fine story. Please take good care of them.
How did you get to be so good at sewing anyway?
I learned it when I was in the military. Originally, it was just so I could sew up the lips of any of my men who leaked vital information. After that, I took up needlepoint as a hobby. Oh, that's such an embarrassing story, though. Let's keep that a secret between us.
Guess that's one secret she won't spill.
And this is Super Mario 3D World. Is it me, or is like the title really misleading? Like, it's Super Mario World in 3D. That's what I initially thought when I first saw the title. Anyway, this is a very interesting Mario game. I like the idea that the 3D Mario series is really focused on perspective, because it's like it transverses from like your 2D onto like a 3D-ish kind of thing, and I like that a lot. So this is a very fun game. I wish that it had online co-op. That was one of the things that I want to see Mario games have instead of just Mario Kart. I want to see like your main Mario series have online co-op, because that would be great. It focuses on co-op too, but it's local play, and I want to see something new. Like, I understand they want to have something where it stands out, where you can just sit down with people, with your friends and everything, but I want to have it where it's more convenient, because all my friends don't live next door to me. So it would be great if I can just play this game from across the world, you know, just play this game with people all over the world, and it would be amazing. And hopefully they do that in future Mario games where it has co-op. But anyway, I enjoy the game a lot, and it's very unique. It's really fun. Like, it's so different from other Mario games too, so be on the lookout for this if you're interested. Alright, so this is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I was pretty interested in this game, and the funniest thing is that I own like past Assassin's Creed titles, but I haven't really played them as much as this one, and this one is really fun. This is like the first one I've actually put time into, and it is very fun. I like the idea that you're playing as a pirate and you're just conquering other areas and going out for cargo for your ship. You can upgrade your ship. That's pretty cool. I love that idea. And the idea for stealth in this game is pretty awesome. I like the game a lot. There's really not much of me to say for this game, because it does have several references to past Assassin's Creed titles that I have no idea what it is, but it's a very fun game, and it's a very beautiful game too for the PS4. It's very great, so I enjoyed it a lot. Alright, here we have Knack for the PS4. This is a platforming game, and I bought this in the bundle for PS4. This was the one that I had bundled with it. And as you can tell, this game is not easy. This is a pretty challenging game. I haven't completed it yet, but I did get pretty far. And as you can tell right there, I do collect like several pieces that make me slightly bigger and increases my health. So there's a nice amount of detail that I do like for like the main character. And then when you get smaller, your health is reduced right there. And I just like the detail and the look for this game. It's very simplistic. If you expect like this PS4 game to have like a lot of graphics, like graphics wise to be like the most graphical game for the PS4, this is not it. I mean, this is a launch game. I didn't expect that at launch. So yeah, that's what sequels are for, right? If you want it to look better. But it's an extremely fun platforming game, and I've seen some reviews for it, and most of it has been negative. And I'm guessing because like the graphics didn't meet their expectations, which isn't fair. I mean, this is a launch game. You shouldn't expect that at all. But I think it's a very fun game. You should give it a shot. Here's Rayman Legends, the sequel to Rayman Origins, and it's amazing. My favorite stages are the ones that have the music in them. Basically, when you play through the stage, there's like this little music that plays, and while you're playing through the stage, it actually syncs well with the music. So it's a really incredible segment that I just completely adore about this game. It's like a wacky, fun, crazy idea, but it works. You know, it's freaking Rayman. It works for him. And even though I don't appreciate the fact that I had to wait a little bit longer so that everyone else can experience it, but on the plus side, it does make the game more complete since it does come with Origins. So you're essentially getting 2 games for the price of 1 game, and I don't mind that at all. It's really cool. And this is Sonic Lost World, the one Sonic game that is focused on platforming. Well, more focused on platforming than speed, I should say. And it's a very vibrant and colorful game. I do like the idea that they've brought that one important gameplay back to life, and the idea that, you know, platforming is more important and you can actually control him better in this game. I can definitely tell you that. You have a more sense of control with him because you hold the R trigger, and that makes him sprint, and then if you let that go, he has a little walking animation, so it makes it easier for him to just stop immediately. And I like that a lot because I've always had that problem. But other than that, I enjoy the game a lot. I do have a Let's Play if you want to check it out, and that's just about it.
Okay, so like I said before, these are going to be the games that I have, but I haven't put a lot of time into. But I'll just show them off. Here we have God of War Ascension. I have all of the God of War games except for the PSP HD collection one. But aside of all of that, I have all the newer ones. Here we have Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 for the PS3, obviously. And funny thing is, I played through the Xbox 360 version, and I said, I might as well give the PS3 version a shot. Dynasty Warriors 8 is going to be the next one. I have little to no knowledge of this game, but I just saw it at GameStop and I said, might as well pick it up. We got Kingdom Hearts. Now, this freaking game, let me tell you. I've been wanting to play this game, but I haven't really had enough time to. So, recently I have been putting a little bit more effort into playing this game more. And I can kind of see where the appeal is for a game like this. And after seeing reactions for Kingdom Hearts 3 and seeing people crying over Kingdom Hearts 3, which is pretty incredible. So I said that this game must have a nice amount of charm for people to literally cry over. So I figured I'd give this a shot. And it's pretty interesting so far. Grand Theft Auto 5, I really have not put any time into this game. I have this on PS3 as well. I actually pre-ordered this when it came out. For the midnight release, I couldn't even show up because I was at work, so go figure. So I did get that game, and there's another game that I did pre-order, which is the Wonderful 101. And I don't think this got enough sales. I don't think this had a lot of sales, mainly because I think Grand Theft Auto is probably one of the culprits for that. But I do have it. I need to put some time into playing this, but I'm so preoccupied with so many other games that I have pushed this aside. But I think this is going to be a great game. Here we have Pikmin 3. I don't know anything about the series at all, so this will be interesting to play through. Here we have Zelda Wind Waker HD. People were already going crazy over the collection. I think that the craziest part about this game is that the collection really, like the collection version where it has Ganon, I wanted the one with Link, man. I really wanted a like Link figurine or something like that. But it's cool that they bundled it with an actual figure. But I didn't get it. I want to get the Link figurine that's, I think it's exclusive to GameStop, but I'm not entirely sure. We have Resident Evil Revelations. A friend of mine actually wants to play this game with me, and we've been playing a little bit of it. Not too much, because like you have to play through campaign in order to unlock everything, which makes a lot of sense. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like like you know me and scary games don't really get along well, so I do have that. I also have Borderlands 2 for the PS3. Have this for the 360 as well. We got Beyond Two Souls. This is the special version that has the nice little steel book there. I love steel books, so pretty interesting. We have Dead or Alive 4. I'm terrible at these games. I used to be really good at Dead or Alive 2 when it was on the Dreamcast. I used to be really good at that game. And since then, it's pretty bad. Here we have Driver San Francisco. Saw this at Play and Trade. We have a Play and Trade like right across the street from GameStop, which is right across the street from Walmart. So I'm pretty much set on where to go. And I saw this for about what, $15? It's not. It wasn't 40 bucks when I had it. Trust me, it was a lot cheaper than that. Oh God. I have Shin Megami Tensei 4. I don't know anything about this game, and I obviously haven't started this. It's still sealed. Look at that. So it looks pretty cool. Alright, so here we have Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. I have not played the GameCube version, but I figured I'd get this, and I actually picked this up through Amazon. It was about 10 bucks, so I said, why not? We have SSX Blur, which I haven't really gotten started yet. From when I played the default controls for this, I really cannot get the hang of. So I might have to change the control setup so that I can play this game. Because I can't play this using motion control. I actually have more fun playing this with an actual controller instead of just actually having to move the controller around in order to play. Because I really don't like that at all. But it seems pretty fun, so I want to play this a little bit more once I get more time. Have Mario and Luigi, the Dream Team. Okay. So I have this, and this is kind of like a mix between traditional and your action RPG, and it's pretty fun. I do love the humor in these types of games because you don't really see that a lot in video games in general. You don't really see a lot of humor, and from what I played, the story is pretty interesting, and the battle is actually pretty cool too, like the whole battle sequences. So I like what I'm playing so far, but I'm still busy playing Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies on my 3DS, and I actually have Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations on my 3DS anyway, so I need to get rid of that too. So we do have Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. Have this, and I've loved what I've been playing so far. I have not played The Link to the Past at all, so. Well, I actually have been playing it, but I have, like, recently I have not been playing it at all. And that's a fun game, too. We got Sonic Lost World. I already said that I have this for the 3DS. We got Inuyasha, a feudal fairy tale. I don't know how this game is, honestly. I just picked it up out of whim. Because I really didn't know that Inuyasha actually had video games on their PS1, so I just figured I'd pick that up. Oh, and we have Power Stone 2, and The first one, in my last pickup video, I said I was going to get a better cover, which I did. So there it is. And last but certainly not least, we have the Capcom Encyclopedia. I actually picked this up for about $3 or $4 because of my Prime membership. And it's funny because like more than half of these characters Capcom doesn't give a crap about, so there they are. And here's the back. It's a pretty cool little booklet though, I will say that. Alright, so that's all of my pickups recently. I had to go to a different room so that I can show you a few of the systems that I picked up. And that's it. Alright, also managed to get Donkey Konga, and this is the box with the bongos. The bongos is in the game room, of course. It's not the most perfect box, as you can see from there. It's from that stupid sticker that they put on there. I want to buy this again so I can have it in a more complete setting. And I certainly didn't pay $50 for this, so yeah. That's also something I picked up. We got Valkyrie Profile Linus for the PSP, brand spanking new. The funniest thing about this is that I'm still playing the PS1 version of Valkyrie Profile, and this is basically what this is, a remade version, a remastered version, if you will. And it's got more cutscenes, and I'm pretty sure more bosses and whatnot. So once I get through the PS1 version of Valkyrie Profile, I'll move on to this one. And one thing that I can appreciate is that the character, what's her name? I think her name's Valkyrie. Pretty sure it is, but I'm not entirely sure. But with the main character, in a lot of RPGs, the female characters are like the timid, weak characters, and she's like, yeah, let's get down to business. So I can appreciate that a lot more than just, oh, here's this female character, and then they're inspired by the male character, who's ironically the protagonist. And it's like, I love him, but I don't love him that way, and I want to be as strong as he is, but I don't really want to show it. So I hate those type of characters. Anyway, it's cool to see a female character in an RPG that can handle her own thing. Next, we got Star Ocean. Now, this is what I've shown on Twitter, and it was in bubble wrap, of course. It's brand spanking new. It's Star Ocean, the second story, by the way. Heard a lot of great things about it, and figured I'd give it a shot. I'm not sure if I want to unwrap this one or just keep it sealed and then buy a used copy. So we got that, and check this out. We have the Donkey Kong Country Super Nintendo. Bought this at a really good price, about $50, and it's in good condition considering how long it's been since I've seen a Super Nintendo box. So just take this out here. There we go. Now look at that. You got the strategy guide, and you got the console that's in a Ziploc bag. Classy. It's in a Ziploc bag. You got your audio and video cables here. Of course, the game, your controller, and your outlet. So there you go. That's for the Super Nintendo. Here's the back. If that doesn't scream 90s, I don't know what does. But this is really cool to see. And while we're on it, while we're at it, I guess I should say, have this. Turtles in Time, one of the best beat 'em ups you could possibly want in the game. Got basketball. Now, I didn't even know what this game was until I looked at the back, and then that's when I realized I did play this game several years back. So it was pretty cool to actually see this because I had no idea what this game was. And look at this. Aladdin sealed. So that is just plain amazing that I found this. Hoping the angle is pretty good. I'm hoping my camera focuses a lot better than my last one. My last one pretty much died out, so I couldn't use it to record anymore, so I had to use this new one. And it seems like it's working pretty well, so that's always good. So yeah, those are all the games that I've picked up, and I hope you've all enjoyed it. Streetscape signing out. See you all later.